experience or not yet?
My experience is just drawing a lot of land.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Round number 4.
Well, we can check the numbers and make sure there's not
I
lands.
somehow seem to just keep drawing land when I need to be drawing actual cards.
Yeah.
So
We'll double check our numbers and make sure that we're not too low or too high or anything like that. Yeah, Dai Young's also good versus Hazard, which is true. You know, Dai Young's is pretty solid because it's, you know, the neg. So we got our Grixis Delver versus the humans.
there you
So we got the Mantis Rider for Brett.
go. That's it.
The Riders Mantises for Brett. What's the plural of Mantis?
I think it's just Mantis.
Okay.
It
Or
could-
is Mantis the plural?
It's like
Manta?
it's like moose.
Moose. Okay. All right.
You can't say meese.
You could, but
It would be wrong.
it would be.
All right, this is what I want to see. I want to see a Flip Delver, and I want to see a Mantis Rider. That's
Ooh, going at it.
yeah. I want to see that battle. Manti Riders. No, I don't think so.
No, it's nothing. So what were you saying? You continue with your talk about Saturdays. So what, like, taking over?
Yeah, we're gonna take over. We're gonna give breakdowns of how each of the rounds went.
Yes.
Maybe some highlights.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you get like the God Hand once
Turn
in a
2
game.
victory.
Sure, yeah. I'm always you're gonna actually. I think you have to do it because I'm always gonna be the last one.
So that's part of the reason why I'm going to be playing Legacy, because I feel like I will either win really quickly or die really quickly, and then I can go and assist you and assist Jaime in their matches, and I can just be the
Bloodstained Mire for Michael.
discussion.
Here is a Cavern of Souls naming humans.
Dinosaurs. Oh.
Champion of the Parish seems good.
Fetch down to 19. Or he could go to...
I mean, it could be 17.
He could, because he has that Thought Scour there, so he could be like, you know what? Let's do it. He's also got a Fatal Push, it looks like.
Mantids is mantids.
Huh.
Mantises. There you go.
The more you know.
Looking for a watery grave.
It's in there somewhere.
He's got 2 Creeping Tar Pits.
I like Creeping Tar Pit.
But yeah, taking over the Twitter, doing the short little videos on the Twitter, keeping everyone posted on how we're doing at the tournament. If you use it. I mean, I may be Snapchatting a little bit as well.
Oh, so what you're saying is people need to follow you on Snapchat? That's it. Like,
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the...
Maybe.
Alright. So is this one of those bolt the bird scenarios when you see champion out? You, like, kill the champion?
I mean, if you see a champion in this day and age in Modern, yes. Because Meddling Mage... I mean, if he says Lightning Bolt right now...
No, you could have the push, though.
He could.
Yeah, he says, alright, we'll just push that.
Yeah. We're gonna have some discussions.
We will.
And we'll make some decisions. So I assume he said push.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a good pick. Steam vents now, so we'll have access to all 3 of his colors. Oh, he did name push.
Thank you, Keenan.
What a nice guy.
What a guy. Steam Vents tapped. Another Cavern of Souls for Keenan.
Ooh.
Thalia, Heretic Cathar.
Non-basic lands enter tapped.
Yep.
Creatures your opponent control enter tapped.
And here's... I mean,
3/2 first strike.
Keenan's start seems kind of...
A little slower.
It does. However, he's done quite a bit to interact with what Michael's providing. So Bolt, the Thalia. But it doesn't seem as explosive.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael does have enough cards to get that Tasigur on the board for 1.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if Keenan has any real way to interact with Tasigur.
Other than Reflector Mage.
Yeah.
And even that's actually really good when you think about them having to delve away all these cards and they have no way to recast it, kind of thing.
True.
But you have to have that in order to do that. And yeah, he'll fetch as well. Go down to at least 15. Gets that basic swamp. I don't think Sultai has enough removal for the Teamer matchup, and Hostage Taker is weak to the amount of removal from Teamer and Dragon. Yeah, I guess that's also why they have the playset of Blossoming in there, to help. But that, again, that's like you have to really adjust your play versus Teamer.
Mm-hmm.
But the Reflector Mage, there are some in the main board. I think he might be at a 2/2, but let me double check. 3-1 actually is what the list that got first place. So if he's basing it off of that, then, but I don't know if he is still doing that.
We need a judge at the table. Someone call Eminem.
Right?
I don't.
Stop living your life, Eminem.
Michael's exile and graveyard is a little suspect for me. Because they're both turned sideways and they're both piled up.
That's true.
I
mean, there are some people that...
I'm not necessarily particular.
Oh, he opted for 4 main, so he really liked it.
Thalia's Lieutenant is going to be the play. I just worry about the confusion.
2 damage to that. And you discard a card?
It's got a Cryptic in hand.
Vial gets discarded.
Here's a Myrrh. A Myrrh.
Myrrh.
Draws a Snapcaster. So see, here we go. Which one is it? I mean, I now know which one it is. But what if I forget?
Ooh.
Thalia, Heretic Cathar.
Trigger. Well, he could respond. Could go for the Cryptic command and counter that and tap his team. But says nah.
I like not fighting over it. Was it 5?
So here he'll do the Cryptic.
Sure. Tap
and
draw. Okay. Draws a push. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Drew it up just like it should be, I guess. Drew another Snapcaster as well. What's better than having one Snapcaster? A brother.
So he'll be able to swing 4 more at least here, which is nice.
You know, sometimes when I play decks that interact with my graveyard, I specifically don't ever touch my graveyard until they know I have a Snapcaster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But then I forget what I have in my graveyard.
to make sure my stuff is laid out, and I, from time to time,
just do that quick little glance.
I'll do the glances, and then sometimes I'll just like rearrange, like make sure my graveyard is laid out so I can really see it. And like, you know, when it's my opponent's turn and I don't have anything I can do, and they're like thinking, I'll just be like, all right, I'm just straightening my graveyard. That way I can like look through it and
classic,
nice subtle peeks at what I got going on.
Snapcaster.
Kolaghan's Command.
Immediately attacking.
Modes.
Snapping back the Kolaghan's Command. Hit the Mare for 2.
Return this Tasigur.
Sure. That Kolaghan's Command needs to go to exile, I think.
I think you might be right.
My OCD is going off even more now.
his
now there's illegal cards in a zone there. It shouldn't be. No, thank you. Alright, we're good. We're good.
Here's 4 more. Keaton's like, alright, that's fine. Double checks again.
He's looked at it quite a bit.
Hey, what do you keep looking at your graveyard for?
What you got there, fella?
Says, I don't care if you get a Snapcaster. That's fine. Start of combat. Flash. In.
Snap.
Tap your team. Draw a card.
I assume that's enough island.
Yeah, I think he's got...
I just don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 3 blue, so...
Help me out, dude.
Island, Watery Grave, you know.
4, 6, 8.
Oh, man, another Kolaghan's Command. Yep, and let's scoop it up.
I think it was a really slow start for Keenan.
That was, like...
I don't think that's necessary. Kilo? Kilo?
200 life.
I'm just giving Keenan a handicap.
Yeah, you know.
That's it.
How else is he going to burn from Brett without...
Exactly.
Another one.
You're right.
We're talking about Keenan winning.
Again, it's a handicap.
Alright, so how do you feel as a human player? And you have to face against this Grixis. It looked more like Grixis control, and you didn't get to see much of a Grixis Delver.
Yeah, and it could be that it's just Grixis control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that there's not it's control, but I just I threw in Delvers for the giggles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just because...
I think Keenan still has a really strong deck to start. Because he can lay a lot of power down very quickly, whereas the Grixis player is just responding to a lot of what the humans...
Also, Michael had a lot of removal that time around.
He did, which is not ideal for the humans player. So I think any number of he's already running 4 Reflector Mages. I guess 1 or 2 of those could probably come out.
Okay.
You know, like
there's not as many creatures that you have to worry about.
I mean, he didn't see the Delver.
True.
You know, like the Delver, you just saw the Tasigur and the Snaps.
I like
the
Static Casters coming in if he has it.
Yeah. I would say one Reflector Mage coming out.
If he's running the Mirran Crusader, because that's also a human.
What?
Did
Mirran
you know?
Crusader is a
He's
human?
A human knight.
No way.
2/2 pro green, pro black.
No way.
Double strike. But like, if you know that Tasigur is the big threat, like, hey, here's a blocker that you can't kill with your push or your Cold Guns command. The only way you can kill it is with a lightning bolt. So that's pretty nice. But I don't know, like, you know, I don't know if he's running Anafenza the Foremost in his list or not. But that's also a pretty good one. Aethersworn Canonist, or some way to prevent him from playing more than one spell a turn, so he can't snap and play
that seems fine.
Something from his graveyard. Like, there's lots of ways that he can kind of interact depending on how his board is set up. Or Michael can start to bring in some more removal spells if he's got it, like some Angers of the Gods, some things like that. If he runs a Static Caster of his own, he could bring that in. Shuffling up. There's the cuts. I feel like Delver doesn't belong here. Like, I think it's one of those preference things, right? You have maybe you were coming up with your list and you're like, I really like Grixis colors. I love the counter magic. I love the removal, but I kind of want to just make room for Delver.
I think Delver, honestly, after dang it, he plays Fatal Push. After being in this situation of trying to play Delver in a couple different decks, I feel like Delver's a trap in Modern.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like, I hate to sound negative about the old Of Secrets card, but I feel like it's a trap.
I feel like if you want to play Delver, go play Legacy.
Sure.
Right? Because then you'll get your Delver to flip all the time.
Yeah, like, you're relying on the power level of cards in Modern that just isn't there like it is in Legacy to be able to flip your Delver of Secrets into an insectile aberration.
Right. So
you find yourself mulliganing a lot, especially if you're playing a more aggro. Yeah, since that blue-red Treasure Cruise deck that had Delver in it, like Pop mentioned.
That deck was gross.
It was gross. It was indeed the best Delver has ever been. He's going to keep it. Looks like 3 lands, 3 spells, or creatures. Oh, a Delver. I'm sorry.
18.
Triple card
into
a Noble. Now this is the start I'm talking about. Because he's going to play a land, and then a Mantis Rider is going to come out and swing for 4, and it's going to be glorious. Kitesail Freebooter, Horizon Canopy.
Double Meddling Mage.
Oh, that's a keepable hand.
I like him taking the Kitesail here. Yeah, don't want him to mess with his hand, especially since he had to mulligan down.
True. Charter Course is sweet, but it's no cruise.
No Treasure Cruise.
You can only chart the course, but you can't get on the cruise. I know Lyle was just setting that one up for us.
Push has been named with the first Meddling Mage.
That's fine.
second meddling
Bolt.
mage. Yeah,
Just-
that
just
seems good. Right?
Ideal removal spells that you just want to go ahead and just get rid of. I mean, I'm sure he runs like 2 or 3 terminates, but you have limited his removal options by a lot.
You have, yeah. Here's my Delver.
Sure. Draws a champion at the parish.
So you can play champion, then play meddling mage.
Yeah. Here's a Horizon Canopy. Oh, that's a tough choice. Wait, no. Can't the middle one? Can't you? Isn't it like Cavern?
Yes.
It just can't be countered.
Yes, you can still. Yeah, it's Cavern without that counter clause built into it, so you can get any colors.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
So.
he needs the blue. Shoot. Bolt. I'm sorry, Lightning Bolt is the correct.
Yeah.
Lightning Bolt is the correct card
Rift
name.
Bolt.
That looks like LT. I'm in.
Yep. And
Combat for. Oh
see.
no, just kidding. Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fork Bolt.
Fork Bolt. Okay. All right. Yep, just that one. Perfect. Exalted. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yes, it would be 4.
Meddling Mage is a 2/2. Prophetic Bolt. Quick, everyone name all the bolts you know.
Well, at least there's a Cold Guns command.
But, oh yeah.
Doesn't really.
Well, now that there's 2 Meddling Mages out there, it just feels worse.
Yeah.
Like when he could have gotten rid of just like the Meddling Mage with push. Oh, we got an
Speaking
earthquake.
of push.
We got an earthquake. Delver hasn't flipped yet.
No.
Forgot to mention that. Here's a Snapcaster. Target.
Inquisition. Let's
okay,
get your
alright,
last
yeah.
card. Oh, it's the Xanthid zombie guy.
Xanthid Necromancer,
That's
I
the
believe.
one. Yeah, the zombie guy. That's
Ooh, Colligan's Bolt.
Oh, it's your boy.
Yeah, it's my boy. Put that bad boy right on the battlefield for me. Bam. Bringing his friends. 3, 6, 9.
You'll
take 3.
Go to 10.
Now we're talking. Limdul's Bolt. What's that really good discard spell that Black Legacy decks play? Or Legacy decks? Him to Bolt.
Him to Bolt.
That's it.
Yeah.
That seems like a red card.
I don't like that card.
Him to Bolt.
Him to
Well, you
Bolt.
better get used to it.
I know.
I better see a couple.
You.
I
don't
want
want
to see it. You're
What
right.
are
You gotta win.
talking
Yeah.
about?
Here's another noble. Force of Bolt.
Force of Bolt. Cryptic.
Lord of Bolts.
Lord of Bolt.
That's called Blightning. Aw. Tybalt.
Yes. Yes. A+, guys. Oh, so he'll take 3. Go to
Interesting.
7.
Why is... What's he have?
Cryptic. He needed to get another blue source. So, he had to fetch shock.
I think Keenan's fine with that.
Yeah. Oh, good thing there's that pithing needle he drew. Ooh. Alright, here it is. Anger of the Gods. Doesn't kill everything. He
Got a
said,
second pithing needle.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
He can't stop anything with those pithing needles right now. I think Keenan's just invoking a spell. Court of Calling? For how much? 4? Hoof. Oh my.
All right.
I think you just go to
dead or am I dead?
I think you just go to game 3. You don't reveal that you have pithing needles. There you go. Yeah. Good call.
Keep that information hidden.
Right, because you can just windmill slam pithing needle, name Aether Vial, and then the humans player will still play all of its humans very quickly. But at least you tried.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the one creature deck that I've seen of late that just doesn't care about Aether Vial. Aether Vial is just like icing on the cake.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta use my meddling maids a little bit more.
Nothing's greater than casting
maids a little more and
a kite sail freebooter for free after their draw step. Like that in the first round of the night. I was just like, yes, give me more of that play.
I think what Lyle's saying, Neil's bad in that for this, but it's also I feel this is a newer deck, right? The humans list. Not a lot of people are familiar with it.
True.
So it's you see a creature based deck, you see Vial, and you're like, all right, maybe I can do this whole Vial or this pithing needle on the Vial in turn 1 kind of thing, and have some stuff to follow it up. But you saw that game, Vial's irrelevant. And like you were talking about, it just has so much power in it that it doesn't even care that you are playing pithing needle.
Yeah.
So, you're taking
it's like,
a turn off to
no,
not kill one of my guys? Yeah, alright.
Is Vial the only activated ability in humans? I'd have to see the cards in the list.
I mean, technically Noble Hierarch is an activated ability.
But it's a mana ability.
It is. But,
Static Caster.
Static Caster for the board. Yeah, so I guess those are the only... Static Caster and Aether Vial. I don't need that.
I'd just leave that right there.
I probably do need that.
Tropical Island. Oh, close. Clue tokens from Tracker.
That's true. Clues are activated. Pay 2, draw a card.
Tireless Tracker is such a cool card, and because it's green, makes it even cooler.
Let's not talk about clue tokens.
Alright, 7 cards.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one to sum up the entire night.
Both of them.
They're both at 6.
Oh, he's keeping that Vial, or the pithing needle.
Oh, he's windmill slamming it.
It's going to 5.
Keenan, you're not playing Burn, dude.
I still think, though, you can get a good...
Okay.
I think 5...
I think you're skirting the edge with 5 with a creature deck. You're getting to that
2 lands,
that code
creatures.
red point, yeah.
2 lands. One of them's a Noble Hierarch for creature.
But you know what?
One of them
you know what's scary is you're more apt to keep a Vial hand.
Yeah.
And when your opponent at least has 2 needles, it can be scary.
Bottom. It says whenever you're ready. And he'll draw that pithing needle and scry too.
Spire Bluff. It's a swamp and a land.
Double checks his hand. Both in the bottom.
Interesting. Draw. He's got a Vial in hand. Oh, I'm so upset.
Play that Vial.
No. Oh, it was a noble.
No, okay.
Sorry. Okay, it was a noble. I take it back. I take it all back. It kind of looked like a noble if you really squint. Pithing Needle.
Naming Aether Vial.
Aether Vial. You got it.
Keenan's like, sure.
Now you play Thalia and just go hee hee. Champion.
Ooh. And Thalia, Meddling Mage. What are you feeling?
And then Meddling Mage. Name Push.
Yeah, I like naming Push.
He's already got it written down. You can't attack with that champion, but you can do nothing else.
Yeah.
I like choosing the noble because I think he drew that second land. So he was kind of like,
Naming Vial.
I'm gonna stop myself from casting this.
Water Grave.
Now watch as the Grixis control player / Delver player builds his mana base for Cryptic Command. That's always my favorite, where you're like, all right, which island do I get here? Which island do I get?
Well, he's got 3 lands in hand. But this turn's going to be spent like thought scouring.
I can't get a regular island with that Bloodstained Mire. Scour myself. Jingleheimer Bolt. Yes. Alright, here we go. Draw. His name is my name too.
Okay.
Keenan, he's got 3 mana available. What's he got? Ooh, Xanthrid Necromancer. Trigger on my champion. That champion's swinging for 4 right now. It's pretty good. This is how we were supposed to dial up a champion in the parish.
So, Xanthrid Necromancer. Or Xanthrid Zombie Guy. Whenever he or another human dies that you control, you get to put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield tapped.
Oh.
So
whenever they go out.
Yes.
The people always shout. John Jacob Jingleheimer Bolt.
Yep.
Nailed it. It's like when you're like listening to a song.
You gotta finish it.
You have to finish it. Like tonally, your head's like screaming.
Come on!
Because you didn't get to finish that last chord.
I'm so glad I'm not a music person and that doesn't affect my brain in any way.
It's terrible.
Like, I can understand how that is. Like, but this is a good answer to board wipe type effects.
It does.
Right? Oh, you're playing Wrath of God?
Yeah,
Sure. Kill all my guys. Guess what? Now I got zombies to replace them all.
Yeah.
Have fun dealing with that. But, you know a way around?
Oh, Mirror Crusader.
Yes!
Is a human.
You see, you know a way around that is Settle the Wreckage. Too bad there's no white in this.
Hold on, let me pass Michael a couple of planes plus a couple of Settle Wreckages.
Cryptic, tap your team. I would have actually countered that Crusader personally.
Because things are going to get scary.
Blasphemous act, yes. Gonna fetch down a 13.
Chain reaction.
Ooh, I like that.
Kalitas. Or
Kalitas?
Kalitas.
Pronounce it how you see fit.
I'm just gonna giggle when you say Kalitas.
Kalitas.
Barrel.
Yeah, exactly.
Human.
Barrel is a human.
I think it's the new game. I think
Is it a human?
I think season 6 is literally just every time you see a human, shout it out.
Yeah.
Old John Jescob.
Well, that's not.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah.
The one mage
Trigger.
that's gonna battle the Kalitas back.
Combat.
Wait,
He's.
was that on?
He.
Wait, did he flash? Wait, did he flash? Wait, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that the
2,
Kalitas is gone.
4, 6, 7, 8, 13 exact.
Got him.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the double strike puts it to
There you go.
13 exactsies.
These were the next cards that I was gonna draw.
Oh, there's that Sweltering Sun card. This did not seem good. Like, that Pithing Needle. Like, imagine if it was something, any other sideboard card, right? I feel like it would have definitely helped, but I don't know.
Where did the 4 damage come from? There was a Mirren Crusader
at the very
top.
Couldn't quite see him. He was hiding.
Yep.
So that's where the extra
Right
4
there.
was. That double strike. Pew, pew, pew.
Yep.
I love Crusader.
It's a great card.
Like,
That
I've been
is
sneaking
a
it into
plains-
like sideboards for a while.
plains, white creature. That's what you want.
If you're gonna be playing white, you're gonna
Yep.
be playing Path. You're gonna be playing Crusader. All right, I see you. I see what you're saying.
Come get schooled on the Brett School of Thought.
Yeah. So only 4 rounds tonight.
It was only 4.
A little bit of a quicker one, but again, if you guys have not yet done so, please hit the follow button here so you know when we go live. It is, of course, every week on Mondays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. But it also helps share your support. We've officially broken 300 followers.
Yo, that's
303, which is awesome. So big thank you to everybody that's ever tuned in and watched and like what you guys see here for Modern Magic Mondays. All the VODs do get chopped up and posted up onto YouTube, so you guys can check that out. Of course, it's youtube.com/modernmagicmondays. Simple and easy.
Easy.
Big shout out, though, of course, to Trip over at Comic Kung Fu, where we do record all these matches. And Real Eminem.
Yes.
You know,
The real
Eminem.
The real. I
Not the fake one.
honestly think that maybe he copied you. I mean, I'm just gonna say it right now. You were the real Nan Man first. And now, do the VODs contain the chat too? They do.
Oh
no, I'm sorry. I take that back.
They only contain the chat when it's in between matches like this.
And I don't think you would see a lot.
The VODs on Twitch do contain the chat, though.
Yes.
So because we break them up, highlight them for each round, you can go on Twitch if you want to see what the chat has to say. If you don't care about what chat is discussing, you can watch it on YouTube.
Well, we
do both.
I think we do a pretty good job of, especially in. I mean, I'm not to toot my own horn or anything, but my chat interaction is on point. Hi, Mom. And we like to make sure that whoever said something, if we read it, we want to make sure. Well, Lila Goyf says,
"Hi, Mom."
Kappa 123, Kappa, or hi, Mom.
Well,
so
yeah, that is one of the things we do. You were talking about Saturday, though.
Yes. Don't forget, guys. Because we're wrapping things up early tonight, it's because we're going to deliberate for a little bit, talk about our Saturday experience, which is, if you guys don't know and you still have time to sign up, go to the Team Constructed event at Star City Games in Baltimore. Don't forget Sultai sucks. There it is. Team Constructed, Nan, myself, and Jaime are going to be representing Team Modern Magic Mondays.
Hashtag MMM.
Hashtag MMM at the Team Constructed event. So come say hello if you guys are there. Nan's playing Legacy. I'm playing Standard. So that means no one that is affiliated with Modern Magic Mondays is playing.
Hey, our
Modern.
format of choice is Modern. You know what we should play? Not Modern.
Not Modern. Well, we could, like, it's not fair, right? Like, he plays Modern, I play Modern. So we just split. We just split it. I'm really relying on him to win in Legacy really quickly.
Or lose really quickly
Or-
so I can go and support.
Whichever.
Hopefully win,
I hope
but-
you win. That's why you're playing that deck.
That's true.
Um,
Trying to scumbag my wins.
there you go. But we're going to be playing in the team event. There's going to be the Twitter takeover over at Modern Mondays. If you guys are interested in that, be sure to follow over there, as well as myself at FarmZerNR and at the Real Nan Man, who's sitting right next to me. If you guys like the content, if you guys haven't yet, please hit the follow button here at twitch.tv/Modern Magic Mondays. The support is huge, and also expect videos.
Yes.
Because he's got a new camera lens. It's one of those fisheye camera lenses that the Seeing Kids use. So we're going to get lots of good pictures. Smash that MF like button. That's right. If you guys didn't know, we were talking about YouTube. I'm just going to do all the plugs right now. You can follow us over again at YouTube. I'm used to saying Twitch.
It's pretty much the same stuff.
YouTube.com/Modern Magic Mondays, and smash that subscribe button so you get all of that good content, like the John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith song.
Yes, in your head again.
In the midst of round number 4 of season 6. Yo, Pro Leighton Schwein.
Thank you for the follow.
Schwein, thank you for the follow.
And thank you for trying to pronounce that
Dude,
instead of me.
I got it. I totally destroyed that, so I apologize.
Glad you're liking the coverage tonight.
Yeah. But I think that's going to wrap it up for us, guys. If you guys... That's all I have.
If you're coming out tomorrow,
there it is.
Bring your standard decks, bring your legacy decks so we can practice. If you don't have standard, grab one from the shop so you can practice with us.
Yeah,
There's a
that
gauntlet.
would be great.
That would be super helpful for us. But that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. We'll see you all next week.